the Bears will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Thunderbirds offense will go to work first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And it's the Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line. From the gun, stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So Baylor's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things.
You have a big game. You just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field.
There he goes. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Bears. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Hand it to the back. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Unloads it downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Hand off from the gun. Got a little space. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. He's up to 57 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On play action. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And it's the Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Jackson gonna throw it. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Motion from the wideout. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Lagway to pass. He wants to go deep. He's got it on the outside. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Right side, it's Freeman.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Swats it away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mid on the football.
DJ Lagway to throw again. Out wide left. To the 17-yard line.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Lagway. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Working the ground game. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. The Thunderbirds will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's up to 81 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They'll send the back in motion. Jackson will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Couldn't set his feet.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Fires to the big fella. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Snags it inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Put 6 on the board. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Drag down. And it's the Thunderbirds who are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quarterback keep. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Jackson going to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Plows through the defense. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Flagway wants to throw. Left side, it's Brown. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Miller. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Howie, what do you have?
Here on the Thunderbird sideline, their quarterback is getting a lot of congratulations, high fives, pats on the helmet. On that last scoring throw, that put him on top in the conference for this season.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Straight ahead, it's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Lagway. Makes the grab. It's Livingston. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throwing on the run. Catch and stride inside the 15. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Turner. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pulls it. Shakes off the defender. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 4 team, the Texas Longhorns.
The Thunderbirds will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Turner. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bears! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They've got him corralled. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it.
He's got it inside the 25. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And it's the Thunderbirds come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it down the middle. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The Thunderbirds trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking to the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Thunderbirds! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Got his man on the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They're all over him. Out wide left, it's Turner. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for room. It's Turner. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Here's Lagway to pass. Throws to the tight end. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. They've got enough for the first down. line with a new set of downs. He'll take it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Lagway going for 6. Touchdown, Bears! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Got the quick completion. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires on the move. And wings it incomplete.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And
they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And it's the Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Slips through the line. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Going long. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 3rd and long right here. Lagway wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Lagway. Lets it fly. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Breaks into the open. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Throwing, Lagway. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Drops back. It's Lagway. Firing to the end zone. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun on third down, Lagway. Trying to escape and get it himself. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Play fake, Lagway. Still looking to his right. Touchdown, Bear! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. The Thunderbirds in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Turns it upfield. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Jackson will throw. Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Lagway to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Baylor! And the route is on.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best.
Gashing the knee on the right. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Lagway. Grabbed in the middle. It's Porter. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. DJ gonna fire again. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Turns out it's Jefferson. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground with the counter. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Just going to keep it after the snap. Final minute, this game's on up. Sprinting away, the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running behind that left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Pulls it on the option. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. And it's the Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. Trying to take it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Flagway wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Second and long here. Back to pass, it's Flagway. Throws for the tight end. Left side, it's Livingston. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting that you perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting